Hi everyone, welcome to Eckhart Yoga. My name is Esther and with me is Mijnke. And we're going to do a sequence that will help you to strengthen your arms and your upper body. And within yoga, it's just really helpful if that part of you is strong. And within life as well, it just makes you feel a bit more solid and happier in your life. So we're going to start in plank pose. So you're going to place, that's it, Mijnke is already in there. So plank pose is literally a plank. So it's not the front of the body that needs to be a plank, but the back of the body. Okay, so one line, shoulders to heel. Mijnke is pushing the space between her shoulder blades up. She's pulling her belly in towards the spine, and she's lifting her side waist. Her tailbone is reaching towards her heels. Draw the feet in without moving them, and then she activates her inner thighs. So plank pose is not only arms, it's core, it's everything working. And 5 breaths is a long time, I think we're about there. Okay, from plank pose, take a downward facing dog pose, that's it. And just take a moment here. So if you can hold plank for 5 breaths, you're getting somewhere. So maybe you should start with 2, and then every day you add a breath. So it's, take it at your own level. We're going to move now from downward facing dog to plank. So on an in-breath, move forward, yes. And on an out-breath, pull back from the belly into downward facing dog. Good. So Mijnke is moving from her core, she's moving from her belly. Inhale, rock forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, from the belly, pull back into down dog. And again, on an in-breath, lift forward, that's it. Really working from a core, on an out-breath. And you're really working your arms. 2 more, Mijnke. Inhale, and then we take a child pose. Exhale, pull back. Beautiful. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, from the belly, pull back. Nice, nice, nice. Stretch out. Bend your knees a moment. Bring that buttock up and behind you. Yes, stretch out the back. And take a child pose. Good. Let your arms rest. Let your core rest. Forehead soft. So this is already quite a bit of work for the core and for the arms. Using classical yoga poses. So from here we're going to do a vinyasa, okay? 3 vinyasas in a row, which is one of the best ways to really quickly strengthen your whole arms and upper body. So come back into a downward facing dog pose. Yes, fingers nice and spread, making sure the creases of the wrists line up with the front of the mat. Firm your arms, yes, that's it. Like the armpits are looking at each other. Now, there you go, good. So from here, on an in-breath, come into plank. Now you can do 2 things. Mijnke is first going to show the easy way. Knees down, chest and chin down. On an in-breath, scoop through, nice Mijnke, into up dog or cobra. Nice, and on an out-breath, downward facing dog. Okay, a lot of work for the arms. If you're stronger, you take chaturanga instead. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop through, keep your shoulder blades wide. And on an out-breath, downward facing dog pose. And it's nice in time if you can keep your knees off the floor. But at the beginning, if it's too much, then you can put your knees on the floor. Inhale again, rock. Exhale, come down. Inhale, scoop through. And also look. Really firm these. Now, this is hard work. Her shoulders are straight over the wrist. Her heart really, really lifts. Her tailbone reaches back down. Okay, she's not compressing the lower back. Okay, back down. So all these poses work. Upward facing dog is tough work. Okay, let's do one more just for the fun of it. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale, scoop through. Exhale, without the knees touching the floor. You can see how she does it. Downward facing dog. Okay, just take a break there. And come down in child pose. So Mijnke's hands were sliding a bit, which can happen when you work out like that. You start to sweat, and before you know it, you're flat on your face. Okay, so we're going to come into a forearm plank. So first you're going to come on hands and knees as soon as the hands are back dry. Yeah. And then place your elbows down. Okay. You're actually going to keep your hands in line with your elbows, with the palms facing down. So this is also going to be hard on the shoulders if the shoulders aren't open, but just see how far you get with that. Extend one leg behind you, tuck your toes. Yes, other leg same. Forearm plank. Lower your buttocks a little bit. There you go. Hard work again. Can you relax it here a bit? Yes, that's it. So the work should be in the upper body. Again, full core work as well. This is Forearm plank, brilliant to build up strength. Okay, I think we need to have a break here. Knees to the floor. Yeah, downward, child pose. And let the forehead really rest. And then the next step is going to be forearm plank, but then a side plank. So we come back on hands and knees. Yeah. And I want you to place your hands a little bit further forward. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. And move all the way a little bit further forward. Yes, there you go. Even a bit more with the hands. Yeah. Because you're going to place your hands underneath your shoulders. And then you're going to place your elbows down. From there. Yeah, both of them. Okay. So then you're aligned. And now come back into plank again. And then move to the right. So you bring the weight onto the right arm. Keep the arm where it is. And place your left hand in front of you for support. There you go. Okay. So you're still having some support. She's lifting her sideways beautifully. Inner thighs roll in towards each other. If you can, lift your arm up. That's it. You can really see the line of her shoulder and her elbow. And this is working hard. One more breath. And place your hand back down. And come back down on both forearms. Yes. From there, we take it to the other side. So first your hand is in front of you for support. Good. And you work on your core. So you draw your lower front ribs in. Your inner thighs roll in towards each other. Your feet stack. And then once you feel you're connected and integrated, you take that arm up like manka. And you could look up. You don't have to. Good. 3 more breaths. This is really good practice if you want to work on your arm balance poses. It really works to strengthen the whole upper body, that you need that support for that. Okay, come out. Okay, from here, take a child pose. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and soften. Soften your neck, soften your forehead. At home as well, be in child pose. Be with your breath. And take it up, come up. Okay, thank you for showing this. So I would say do this practice 3 times a week, to at least 3 to 4 times a week, to really build up that strength. You can bring it into your existing yoga practice, or you could just do it on its own. I promise you, you'll feel the difference, and you'll probably even see the difference. I haven't talked about how it will sculpt your arms as well. Okay, thank you for joining us. Namaste.